Bienvenidos a todos ustedes. Welcome all to my channel, Dolls by Mr. Fabre. And if you haven't guessed, I am Mr. Fabre. Now, I know that I am probably a few months too late because I feel like everybody else has done reviews about this doll specifically. But I was at my local Target, and probably last week I was at my local Target, and the staff were setting up new product. So they were getting rid of old product or putting it on clearance and then setting up new product. And the Barbie Deluxe Wave 2 dolls were in my local Target. They weren't for quite a while. It was mainly the first wave of deluxe dolls that were in Target. And to my surprise, I saw that this beautiful gem was in my Target. The first variant, which was Midge, she was not in my local Target. Or maybe I just didn't look or something, but she wasn't there, but the beautiful Christie was. And not only was there one Christie, but there was two Christies. This one, the box is a little beat up, but I took her just because, to be honest, it was more so for exclusivity, because I know that these are the rare finds, even though I think that's ridiculous because obviously Mattel is a large corporation. They can make as many of these as they can, but they use it for exclusivity purposes. I don't know, to create hype on a doll or something, because at the end of the day, this is still a budget doll. But anyway, so yes, I got two of them, and I'm going to open the one that has the more beat up box. And I'm going to probably keep this one in box, or maybe sell it at a later time, maybe do a trade or something. If any of y'all want to trade for a Midge, for the Midge first chase variant doll, I will definitely do that. But this is the Barbie Deluxe Wave 2 doll, and then she is the quote-unquote rare find. She has the Christie face mold, and she's on the tall body. Sorry, I thought I heard something. So I honestly really like the Wave 2 dolls a lot. I prefer them a lot more than the first wave. I do like the metallic looks. I would say out of all of them, hers, Christie's is my second favorite. The first one is definitely Miss Baby Girl Blue right there. And I'm debating on whether or not to get her in my personal collection, because I do love her. I do like her fashion, and also her skin tone as well. Her face, it's alright, but you know, you can't please them all, can't you? Anyway, so I will go ahead and do the unboxing, and then I will flip the camera over so you guys can get a closer look. All right, and welcome to the other side. So this is the Barbie Deluxe Style 2 Christie doll out of the box. And there she is in all her glory. So to get a closer inspection, please excuse my nails. If I'm going to keep doing these type of videos, I definitely going to have to take care or get some manicures or something, because my nails are terrible. But anyway, besides that, let's start off with her face. She looks very beautiful in her Christie self. Her face is a tiny bit pixelated, but thankfully not too bad. As I mean, there's probably some that are even worse, but thankfully mine has a good facial screening. And she has these metallic silver hoops, and then she has her little sunglasses there, and her hair, she has quite a bit of box hair. I like the tone of it. The shade is really nice. It's a nice light, like caramel brown. Even though I'm currently like rerouting dolls right now, I can't really tell the quality of the hair. Maybe this is polypropylene. I want to say maybe, I don't know, because it feels very dry. And I tend to notice that when I use saran hair, it feels more oily. And then when I use nylon hair, it's more shiny. It feels more softer. And this feels kind of coarse. So I think this is probably polypropylene, especially the ends. The ends are very coarse, I want to say. I'm dry. It feels like I'm touching my hair. Anyway, so then she has her star necklace. I kind of wish that the the jewelry color matched. That would have been nicer, but whatever. And then she has her dress here that's attached with Velcro. It has like a very, I can't describe this material, but this material, I feel like this will definitely like lose its sparkle, shine, and I think this will start chipping away with time. I think this, I know for sure this probably won't be a long-lasting outfit. It probably will peel. That's what I'm thinking of. Kind of like fake leather jackets, like the really cheap ones that are made where the leather just starts to peel off. And yeah, I definitely see that in the future of this outfit. So be cautious of that. And then she comes with a bubble type of handbag. There's nothing in the bag. It's like a bendable plastic. It's not just like hard plastic. It can move slightly. And then she has a bubble skirt. Now I know that there's some people out there, there's some doll content creators who absolutely like don't care for bubble skirts. Some do. I feel like it's a little dated, but I don't mind it. This kind of gives me like an 80s type of thing. You know how like when you watch like the Hollywood movies and they do like an 80s night, and then they kind of stereotype the 80s, and they maybe would put on something like this. This is what it makes me think of. And then she has some silver heels. Again, I kind of see, I wish they would have just I wish the shoes would have probably matched with the jewelry, where it should have been either all metallic silver or all this like matte silver or gray, whatever you want to call it. So for those of you who are wondering, her feet are not flat. They're slightly pointed, but they're not like the typical Barbie pointy feet. If you take a look at, there's a slight tip. Personally, for me, I would prefer the doll just to have pointed feet. I don't understand why she doesn't. I also noticed that with especially with this type of Barbie body, I don't really know how to explain it. She has the same articulation as a Barbie extra doll, where she has articulation in the head, she has articulation in the arms, the elbows, the wrists, and then also she has knee articulation, no ankle articulation. So that's how usually the Barbie extra dolls, that's how they used to have the articulation like, and I don't understand why the tall dolls don't have pointed feet. Same with the curvy dolls. They don't have sorry, not made to move. They don't have pointed feet. Maybe with the curvy, I can kind of see it, but for the tall, I don't really understand. My hypothesis is probably because they have, I think, similar feet, like the type of feet that they have, they're similar. So they're able to fit in each other's shoes. But I really wish that there was a way where Mattel can make a doll with this articulation, because I do think that this is, she has really nice articulation. But I wish that they're able to make a doll like this with pointed feet. I don't know why there's, why that's, I don't know, they can't see that concept. But anyway, yes, this is the Barbie Deluxe Wave 2 Christie doll. Overall, I do think she's a very beautiful doll. I feel like with her, I guess, clothes in particular, I wish, like I mentioned, I wish the jewelry all matched with the shoes. They were all just one color instead of like this little mismatch going on. The hairstyle is okay. Again, when it comes to like the space buns, I feel like it's definitely not of 2025 anymore. It definitely had its era of popularity, but I feel like it's definitely not a trend now. Same with the dress. I feel like you don't really see this dress anymore. I don't know when it comes to the Barbie Deluxe dolls if they're doing like current fashions. I don't know where they're taking their inspo from, because I'm definitely not seeing anybody really wear this outfit and the space buns too. I feel like, again, those had their era and their moment. And I haven't seen them come back. If you have seen them come back, let me know. I'd like to know. But yep, this is her. She has her little edges here, or her baby hairs, nice and laid for those of you who didn't notice. But yeah, I like the braiding. The braiding's cute. And oh, I just realized that her braid is stuck to her. Okay. Yeah, I would also be mindful too, if you keep her in the box, be very cautious again about how, okay, well, this can't come off right away. Can this come off? No, probably not. Probably have to cut it off. Oh yeah, I'll save that for another time. Anyway, so I would definitely say with outfits like this, definitely be mindful when you keep her in the box, because again, I'm pretty sure that her outfit will probably start peeling and her outfit will probably be stuck to the box. So I would definitely be wary of that. But anyway, but yeah, other than that, this is the Superstar Christie. This is the Barbie Deluxe Style Wave 2 variant, the Christie doll in the tall body. But yeah, anyway, that's all pretty much I have to say about her. I think she's really beautiful. Anyway, so hopefully you guys will tune in next time for my next video, and I don't know what that is, but we'll see what it is. All right, bye.